What's up, guys, and welcome back to another weekly update news story. Got a few different things we want to cover today. To make sure we get this in our 10-minute time limit, though, we are going to go through 10 to 14, whatever. It's the same time. Either way, it's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. But we're going to fly through these stories. We're going to give you the news as we see it and our opinions on a few things. I promise not to be rude about our most hated in America today, segment. But I've got a really bad one for that. But guys, we're going to jump into it with a few simple things first before we get into a couple really bad stuff.
And guys, make sure if you have an opinion, leave it down there in the comment section. You know, right down there somewhere.
Let us know. We do want to hear.
Yeah, we do want to hear them.
So first off, we got the big thing in tech and gaming, which has shocked a lot of people. Rivals Sony and Microsoft have teamed up for cloud-based gaming.
Yeah.
It's a big shock for me, coming from the fact that these two have been rivals for years, to have them suddenly be teaming together to work on stuff.
You know...
And this is not them teaming together to work on something that's coming out in the future, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They've already said that most of these updates will come out on the PS4. So, PlayStation, hey, you might be getting cloud saves. Cool.
And the Xbox... whatever probably will have. I say whatever because I don't know what they're naming the new one, but it'll probably have some stuff to do with this as well. If I had to guess,
they said a lot of it is preparing for the Google Stadia.
Yeah, the Google's gaming platform.
Yeah.
Machine,
there's not a lot of
it's gonna be.
Not a lot of news right now on it, other than the fact that they've teamed up for it, which is a big deal when you think about these companies, because these companies have been at each other's throats for years.
And you know, I've never understood the deal with rivalries in the gaming industry. I know it's a business, I get that, but collusion, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Is always better, in my opinion, because you can get better products, I believe.
Yeah. In the wake of this revelation, Sony Thursday announced that they're going to repurchase up to 4.8 of the total number of stocks that were shared and issued. That's worth about $1.8 billion, okay? Sony stock skyrocketed almost 10%, levels they haven't seen since December of last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, but that's about all we had on that one, guys. I've got one more good story to give you a little bit of happy feeling before we just rip into you with three really, really bad ones. So, guys, this one, I found it while I was looking for some articles today, and I just wanted to cover it real quick just because I thought it was cool. It's about a miracle dog. So, this little dog, a Shih Tzu. So, if you don't know what a Shih Tzu is, they're like this big, okay? It fell 15 feet from a field into a river. Was swept away with its owners when they were from its owners while they were out on a walk. They thought that they were going to find this dog dead, y'all. The dog was swept into a cave and survived for 24 hours and was found. So the dog's alive and back with its owners. It's pretty cool.
Returned to the owner.
Was returned to the owner. The guy who found it was able to bring her back. So it's pretty cool. Most people didn't actually think that they would find this dog. These guys, they thought that she was gone.
Yep.
So the fact that they found her, it's cool. And it made me happy. It is a she.
Okay, good. Don't want no mix-ups there.
Guys, before we get into the really bad stories, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little rundown. We realized that finding the top 3 games in the world is going to be difficult every week because a lot of the times they change.
Stay the same.
So guys, I'm just going to give you 3 games that are coming out or are already. I believe they're all actually already out this week. So we have Plague of Innocence. That's going to be available on the Xbox One. This game offers an adventure scenario where you're trying to survive during a plague. Obviously.
Apparently it's pretty cool.
From what I've heard and seen, it looks great. I have not got to play.
I need to watch some stuff on YouTube.
Then we have Rage 2, released on May 14th as well.
That's just a obliterate everything playground, basically.
Exactly, and it's available on Xbox One and PS4. Yep. And then, one that I was actually kind of surprised because I didn't know they were doing this, Sniper Elite V2 completely remastered was released May 14th. I did not know about this until this morning when I saw a trailer for it.
I looked at it. I looked at the Xbox store the other day and I thought,
I did not know, and it made me happy because I love the Sniper Elite series, so I will probably be getting this on payday, y'all.
If I wouldn't have already owned the original, I might have bought it, might have not.
I want it remastered either way. But guys, now we're going to get into a little bit darker stuff. So as of the 18th, when this story was posted and I found information on it, there are multiple tornadoes touching down in Texas and Kansas, and there's very powerful storm systems that are threatening millions of people right now. We don't really have much information on it other than the fact that these tornadoes are touching down. Oh, yeah. So if you could, just think about these people and pray for them.
But if you remember, guys, that's this time of year. I'm surprised we haven't seen more hurricanes flare up. I know it's a good thing that we haven't, but I'm just surprised we haven't because it's been a weird weather time just in general.
Yep.
Even coming out of winter was weird.
Right.
So, but, yeah, it's been weird.
Now let's move on to our most hated and favored section in this video. The most hated in America. So, guys, I'm not going to say this lady's name, and I'm not going to post her picture because this lady deserves everything that she gets and more.
Well, you can say her name. We're just not.
I don't even have her name here.
We're not going to give glory.
I don't have her name here. That's one of the main reasons.
No name?
It might be there, but she's facing a murder charge, okay? So this happened in Vegas. This lady was just going off on a bus, being rude, inconsiderate, just cussing, yelling, everything else at these people.
Yeah.
So this 74-year-old man got up. He was leaving the bus. He was going to get off, and he just told her she needed to be nicer to people, y'all. He wasn't rude. Granted, I don't know why he decided to. I understand it, and I don't have a problem with him saying it.
Well, he was probably just
but he told her not to be.
Old man, you know.
I mean, yeah, but at this day and age, you don't want to jump in on stuff like that because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but still, you know how
I know.
People
I
are.
know. I'm
they
not
try
saying
to be
that they
as kind as they possibly.
I know, and I'm not saying they shouldn't be. I'm not saying he shouldn't have done it, but
dude, you're taking away the kindness of old people. I don't.
This guy decided he. I'm not laughing at this story.
Well, I'm not laughing at the story. I'm just laughing.
No, I know.
Taking away the kindness of old
But anyways, y'all, back on the story.
Yeah.
This guy, 74 years old, told her she needed to be nicer to people.
Yeah.
This guy's walking with a walker, and she shoved him off the bus. He cracked his head on the concrete. He did die. I think I have his name. Let me find it.
I can understand.
Sergey Fournier. He hit his head on the sidewalk in the March 21st incident. The coroners ruled his death on April 23rd a homicide. And this lady has been arrested and is facing murder charges for what she did.
Open murder charges, which means they can charge her with any.
According to this, she's facing first degree murder charges.
Well, I just know when it was
first announced, it was open, so they could charge her with anything.
Yeah. They might have decided since then, but I know it was open at first, which was the first time I had ever heard.
She literally shoved him with enough force that he never touched any of the steps on the bus before hitting his head about 8 feet away from the bus. And then she took her kid's hand. Guys, she did this in front of her son.
Yeah.
And then walked away.
That's what got me. It was.
So this lady deserves to rot in prison. That's all I have to say about her.
Really, what I have to say to this, I can understand kind of getting... I'm not even going to say mad, kind of getting frustrated when an old person tells you to do this or that, but still, you didn't have to shove him out the door.
No. With the attitude she had, I can't even understand her getting mad. She should have just shut her mouth and sat there and not said a word.
Yeah. I mean,
what's done is done, unfortunately.
He should have done exactly what he did, and I'm glad he did.
So, guys, last story we have for today. This is one that I just found today. Apparently, it happened May 18th. No, that's not. May 17th, sorry. That would have been Friday. Student armed with a shotgun walked into his high school classroom in Portland, Oregon. He was tackled by a football coach before he was able to shoot. So it's not a school shooting. It was an attempted shooting, but he was tackled. One of the students was quoted as saying, "If it weren't for him, I don't know if we would be alive," about the coach. No one was injured. Investigators are still trying to determine, if shots were even fired.
Sorry about that, guys.
But as of right now, the guy's facing charges of, I believe, attempted murder?
Should be. Probably.
It was Portland, Oregon. Going over the story here. The guy who did it, it doesn't have his name because he is, I believe he's still underage. I thought he was 18. He might be 17. But, yeah, I mean, that's about all there is. The coach tackled him. If it wasn't for him, it would have been a lot worse, y'all.
Thankful for that coach, man.
So, guys, that's all we got right now. If you got anything you want us to cover next week, just send us a message, send us a comment, let us know. We'll get to it.
You can message me on... Well, you can leave a comment on
Leave a comment or message the YouTube channel.
Or they can also... If you're on our gaming channel and you
if you're on the gaming channel, you can post on there.
Put one in there. I don't care either. I'll take them from there too.
So, but
if you know about our Facebook page, you can leave them there too.
Yep.
Cover all the social media there.
But without anything else, we don't even use the Twitter
channel
anymore.
Doesn't have a.
We don't even use it.
We
had
used the
one.
Don't Blame Us Gaming.
Do you? When?
For gaming stuff.
I haven't seen it used in a while.
I used the Twitter.
Without anything else, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here. So we will see y'all next time.
See you later. I don't know why I wasn't looking at the camera. Bye, guys.